Hello, welcome back to my humble show. Today, I'm going to talk about another awesome topic about life. Today, when I woke up, to be honest, I didn't know what the fuck I was going to talk about because, I didn't really write anything down this morning. But you know what? I just thought about it and I wanted to talk about something that I pretty much hold dear to my heart or, to my uh child. My greatest memories came from this, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about cartoon characters because ever since I was really young, like 10 and 11, all the way down to fucking 3, I'm actually a bit of an artist myself. Um, I'm also going to start. As far as cartoon characters and stuff like that, I'm going to start trying. I'm probably going to start drawing on my channel, like drawing pictures and showing it to you guys. Basically, like my own little art show for you guys. But if I don't do that, don't get mad. I'm saying I might do that, but if I don't, then don't hate me. But yeah, that might happen. Um, Cartoon characters. Let's get back on topic here. Some of the greatest things, some of the greatest stuff and themes came from cartoon characters. You know, like some of the greatest events in history were based off of cartoon characters or cartoon characters were involved. For instance, one of the greatest cartoon characters ever, who is called Bugs Bunny. Now, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's not the first cartoon character ever made. I'm just thinking that he's the first famous cartoon character ever. And probably is the famous cartoon character ever. I mean, he basically paneled the way for so many cartoon characters that are created in the future. Like a lot of cartoon characters, creators just like thought, like, my God, this guy's the shit. He's got everything from smarts to looks. The ladies love him. Guys hate him. He's like basically the jock of cartoon history. Or, back then he was basically the jock of all cartoons. Like how the jock is in high school. He's big, he's strong, he's popular, and there's probably more than one of them. But ladies, for the most part, love him, and a lot of guys hate him. He was basically that person. Like, he was basically the jock of the cartoon era back then. Now, he's just kind of a sit along, like kind of a bring along. Like, they did make a new cartoon about him and pretty much all the Looney Tunes. But when you think Looney Tunes or hear the name Looney Tunes, the first thing that comes to your mind is Bugs Bunny. Mostly. That's the same with like superheroes and shit. Like, the first time you hear Superman, first thing you think about when you hear the name DC Comics, what is the first name that pops to your mind? The first superhero, Superman. Same thing about Looney Tunes and cartoons. For most likely 90 times out of 100 or 99 times out of 100 sometimes, you'll usually say Bugs Bunny. And that's usually the only character that everybody remembers. I've never met a person yet that didn't know the character Bugs Bunny. I never met any guy or girl who didn't know who Bugs Bunny was. From little ass kids, 10 and under, to teenagers from 13 to 18, and from adults 20 and up. I'd never met one person who didn't know who Bugs Bunny was. Never met one. Never. And I don't think I ever will, because he's such an iconic character. I mean, like I said before, he paved the way for so many cartoons that we know today. Like a regular show and just pretty much all characters. My favorite cartoon of all time though is Regular Show, because it's fucking awesome. I can't even lie. It's a really good cartoon. Like, whoever wrote that shit must have like sat down for hours thinking, what the fuck should we do for a cartoon idea? So they basically just put two ideas together, and then poof, there you go. Regular Show was born. Like, let's just do this. I like birds, so let's put one of the main characters as a blue jay, and the other guy was like, I'm a big fan of raccoons, so let's make that one of the main characters. And the funny part is that like I like cartoons. Like this might be weird because it's kind of bestiality in a way, but I like cartoons that do like put animals and humans alike because I love animals. I love animals, except for the ones that try to kill me. But for the ones who are gentle and kind and awesome, I love animals when it comes to those types. Like certain animals, like really not, like really the only time that you usually have an animal attack you is if, you know, you're going after it or you're trying to kill it. I don't know a lot of animals that try and attack the human being. But anyway, let's go back to cartoons. You know, a simple, a grown up blue jay and a teenage raccoon, put them together and give them a job at the park. Put all these random ideas together, and then bam, out of nowhere, that's how the regular show idea came along. There was another show that I like too that is called Adventure Time. That show is fucking awesome too. One of the best cartoons ever made, and hopefully it can end up in a book somewhere as being one of the greatest cartoons ever made. And I hope they have plenty seasons to go. Like I want it to run as long as. Like, I hope it runs as long as The Simpsons. Because don't get me wrong, The Simpsons are a really good cartoon. But I'm just saying that I just don't think that it should run. It should have ran as far as it did. I think it should have stopped like around the 19 something era. I don't think it should have ran into 2000s. Now, don't hate me for the guys who do love The Simpsons, but I just don't really like it as a cartoon. I used to when I was a little kid, but now that I'm getting older, it's just not really a fun cartoon to watch for me. And although that this cartoon did take away from The Simpsons, it's still better. Family Guy. You want to see a drunken, dumbass dad do dumb shit to his family and to himself, and just see, and really, it's not paid after only Peter. Like, Peter is maybe the main character and pretty much the funniest character on the show. I think he is. He does all kinds of randomizing dumb shit. That's what sets him apart from Homer. Homer stupidity stops at a certain level. Okay, he only acts what's so dumb, and the dumbness that he does act is not really as funny as Peter. Peter, when he's dumb, that shit's fucking hilarious. Like this one episode where his son was up on the steps and he was holding logs that placed together with ropes that he had like a wedge kind of thing, and he let them, and he was basically trying to trick Peter or his dad into putting his head in between the logs. That was the main thing. And it said, no, put your head in between these logs to get a brand new hat. I'll never figure this shit. He literally put his head in between the logs, and then Chris let them go, and he smashed his fucking head with both logs. I was like, what the fuck? It can't get any more hilarious than that. When Peter acts retarded or acts stupid, it's funny. Now, I get it. You say that Homer's the original Peter Griffin and all that shit. His catchphrase is in the dictionary, and all that shit, but he doesn't amount to the stupidity and the funniness that is Peter Griffin. Okay? I just think that he's the funniest cartoon character that ever existed. He's too fucking funny. When I wanna get something off my head, or when I wanna get something out of my memories that's bad and I wanna laugh, the first thing I click is Family Guy, or the station that plays Family Guy, to see Peter Griffin do some stupid shit. And usually he always impresses me when he does that. Always. It's like when I think he can't get any stupider, he gets stupider. Or when I think he can't do something even more stupid than what he did last time, he does something stupid, like way stupider than last time, or way more stupid than last time. So he always ceases to amaze me, you know. But as far as reboot cartoons, like cartoons about superheroes, like I never really was really a big fan of them, but like there's one cartoon that I hated, the worst cartoon ever. I fucking hate Transformers. I hate Transformers. I don't get the cartoon. It's stupid. It's just a bunch of vehicles transforming into robots defending the Earth. It's retarded. I don't get it. Who ever thought about that idea? Vehicles transforming into robots, alien vehicle. It's just the whole idea for the fucking cartoon is stupid. And then they made it into a movie. Why? It's dumb. I hate Transformers. I fucking hate Transformers. I'd rather watch a whole episode of fucking Dora, a whole marathon of Dora before I watch one single episode of Transformers. Fuck Transformers. But anyway, my time is up. I gotta go. I gotta split. Leave a like, comment on what you thought about this video, and subscribe to this channel when you get the chance. My name is Calvin Life, and remember always, it's all about life. Peace.